Hey ladies and gentlemen, it's Tough Tony Ant doing the WWE Elimination Chamber 2010 pay-per-view, which happened last night. It's 5 in the morning, and I'm doing part 2 to this video because I can't sleep, bored as shit, and I decided to do this and then post it tomorrow morning. Well, this morning, I should say. After the Elimination Chamber, they had a little segment about poor old Bret Hart breaking his leg and whatnot. Who cares? Like I said in my shooting the shit video, I was never a major fan of Bret, but this is my, if you can feel what I'm about to say. As long as Bret Hart is whooping TNA's ass in the ratings, he's fine by me. I hope TNA fucking fails. I mean, but when you think, this ain't a TNA video, I just want to make one statement. How is TNA going to compete with the WWE? All I see is a bunch of has-beens and never was's from WWE. You're going to beat them with Elijah Burke and Orlando Jordan, Mr. Anderson. Yeah. I really would like to see that happen. But back to, the other match on this card was the IC title match between Drew McIntyre and Kane. Why? I can't stand Drew McIntyre. As you can hear from my other videos that I've been doing these pay-per-view reviews the last couple months, I think Drew McIntyre can't wrestle. He hardly wrestles. He always wins his matches very cheaply. But when was the last time we seen Kane win a match besides that little fluke victory he got? And I wouldn't say fluke victory, but his little momentum victory he got against Dolph Ziggler last Friday. But I mean, come on. I like Drew McIntyre's new music. At least he got some lyrics. It's kind of ominous. But I tell you, when he walked down to the ring, you didn't hear no boos or cheers. I never heard this shit so fucking silent. I can tell people hate Drew McIntyre. This match, of course, is, you can pretty much guess the type of match this was. Kane using his power. Kane surprisingly did a lot of mat wrestling in the beginning of this, and Drew McIntyre couldn't do anything because he sucks on the mat. Like he sucks in the ring. Kane using his superior power. Drew McIntyre tried every single shortcut to win this match. Tried getting counted out. Didn't try to get disqualified. Tried to get counted out. Of course, Drew McIntyre hit Kane with the thumb to the eye in the future shock DDT and retained the title. I could have done without this match, really. It was long. It was longer than what I thought it was going to be. But I really don't give a damn less about that. I could really give a fuck less about this damn, about all this stuff, for the Intercontinental title. But, Drew McIntyre using shortcuts again. This match, it was alright. It was funny watching Drew McIntyre squirm around the ring trying to cheat. I think I'll give this match, I was going to give it like a 3 out of 5. I think I'd give it a 2.5 out of 5. I don't think it was good enough for that. It was supposed to be a Divas title match at this pay-per-view between Gail, Kim, and Maryrse. Of course, Vicky Guerrero comes down, said they was talking shit about SmackDown Divas. I don't believe this for a second because I'd never heard it. So you end up having an impromptu tag match with those two versus Michelle McCool and Layla. Of course, this turned out to be a 3-on-1 handicap match because Maryrse never took a tag. So Gail Kim pretty much got beat up. Michelle McCool got the pin. I give this match a 1 out of 5 because I wanted to see a title match. Next up, the United States title match. I didn't even know this was on the card. MVP and Miz once again. Big Show is out at ringside, and so is Mark Henry. And before the match, Miz was talking about Bryan Danielson. His name is Daniel. What they call him? Daniel Bryan or something like that. He just made it backwards. Talking about he's the king of the independent circuit, but he's a rookie here in the WWE. I think Bryan Danielson is probably a better wrestler than everybody in TNA, with the exception of Nigel, of course. Well, Nigel was not really all that good of a wrestler. I mean, not compared to Bryan Danielson. I don't think Nigel was as he's good, but he's not as good as Bryan Danielson. But of course, you know this match was crappy. I'm not even going to go into detail about the shit that happened in this bullshit ass match. Of course, there was no outside interference until the end. Mark Henry and Big Show was going at it. Mark Henry ran through the security rail like an idiot. And Big Show, of course, hit MVP with the knockout shot when MVP's head was outside the ring. Miz got the cover for the 1-2-3, retained the United States title. I'll give this match a 2 out of 5. It was... I think Miz busted his head open with a headbutt. But, not MVP's head, his own head. MVP hit a belly-to-belly suplex off the top rope. It was alright. But I don't know why Miz is a triple champion anyway. I give that a 2 out of 5. It was just exactly the same as the one they had at the Royal Rumble. But the thing is with that is, in the last one, MVP was kind of on top. This one, it was mostly Miz. Miz was on top of his game. Last match of the card. The World Title Elimination Chamber. I have to admit, this one was quite boring compared to the one Raw did. And I was switching back and forth during this match because in the Winter Olympics, I'm a vivid hockey fan. I used to play it when I was younger. And I was watching Team USA men and Team USA and Team Canada in the men's division. Probably the best game I've seen all tournament. USA won 5-3, by the way. Go USA. Let's see if they go all the way. It'd be about fucking time. But, anyway, you have CM Punk, Rey Mysterio, R-Truth, John Morrison, Chris Jericho, and The Undertaker. CM Punk and R-Truth started it out. Of course, in the beginning of the match, CM Punk is preaching. He beats R-Truth, gets a little reprieve. Then I think Rey Mysterio comes out. Rey Mysterio was taking a lot of innovative damage by CM Punk. CM Punk used him as a battery ram through the plexiglass. He didn't put him through the plexiglass, but it was something. Rey managed to pin CM Punk with the drop of the dime. I believe that's what it was, and pin CM Punk. Rey Mysterio didn't get much time to rest. He got about a little, probably 6-7 seconds. Next we have I don't know what the fuck I wrote there. I think Jericho came in next. I don't know if Jericho or Morrison was in next. Like I said, I really wasn't paying. I had the channel change. But I think it was Jericho. Jericho was next. Jericho was whooping his ass. Then Morrison came in. And Morrison, of course, you know, they really pushing that so-called ankle injury of John Morrison. John Morrison, to my surprise, I had Rey Mysterio to win this match. But to my surprise, a Starship Pain and Rey Mysterio pins Rey. So then you have Jericho and Morrison going at it, and then Undertaker gets in there. Undertaker, I think he pinned John Morrison. Yeah, he did. I think he pinned John Morrison. I forget what move he used it on. But I'm almost out of time for this, so I'm going to do a part 3.